Welcome, and thank you for joining for another whiskey review. Today, we're going to take a look at the Caol Stitchell Reserve Cask Strength Whiskey. Bottled in 2013, Dustin, comes in at 59.6% ABV. Did I say that right?
I believe so.
Nice.
I don't know if it's Caol, but
Caol?
I don't know.
Caol?
I don't speak Gaelic, so.
Tell you what, it's a story I like. I'm usually impressed with. You know, I like these unpeated versions.
I've loved them.
Yeah, that they make. They've all been some super solid whiskeys. Sorry, Lord, you're a little heavy there, but.
Well, we basically got a bottle kill here, so might as well.
Might as well get down with it.
Honestly, I'll probably finish it off after we review it.
Absolutely. All right, so unpeated from the distillery. Very malleable spirit in general. Had the 18 unpeated, loved it. 15 unpeated, was a little disappointed with it. Now we've got the Stitchell Reserve. Why Stitchell Reserve, Dustin?
So this was put together and it was supposed to be, I believe this one came out before all the age-stated ones we've seen. My best guess is the oldest whiskey in here is around that 14-year mark.
Okay.
And I did a little research and I've forgotten all of it, so apologies. But they stopped making unpeated whiskey for a couple decades, and they brought it back. And like late 90s. So this was 2013, so I want to say 14-ish years is probably the oldest whiskey in here. This does include your traditional casks, some regular sherry, and some bodega sherry casks, which is always an exciting thing. And this was put together by the master distiller, which I believe was Stitchell. And the whole idea here was that they were just trying to make this, in fact, here we go, refilled and rejuvenated American oak and then ex-bodega European casks. So
you go bodega enough times, that's really a nice result most of the time.
Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And especially, you know, as much as people give hate to Diageo, when they do these limited releases and they say that word bodega, man, every time you get a very nice, candied, sweet, balanced sherry note. And this one was put together just, again, the whole idea was it's all about taste. They said, hey, look, make the best tasting whiskey you can. It's a special release, and that's what they did.
Oh, here we go, Dustin. Very light color on this bad boy, which is fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is unpeated, it's Caol, it's cask strength.
I mean, again, that Caol 30 and 35 are relatively light whiskeys. Stunners.
Yeah.
Stunners.
So, Mike, right off the nose, salted caramel.
Yeah, I'm at a fair.
Oh, I mean, just salted caramel. There is a light bit of peat. No smoke, though. The 18, I know, the unpeated, I get smoke on. This one, no smoke.
No. Man, but that ABV is really driving it.
Yes, this is rich. I mean, it's dense.
Maybe even a little bit of cracked pepper, too, in the background.
I can see that.
Go along with that caramel and that kind of fair note.
Oh, my goodness. It's candy, man. It's salted caramel. It's chewy. It's like caramel chew, too.
Yeah, and then
it's not that drizzle you put on ice cream. This is the chews, like really
substantial as far as its viscosity.
Oh man, rich.
This distillery, the characteristic of it is so malleable, as I've said before, so easygoing that I mean you can put peat in there, you can not put peat in there, you can use different cask maturations. It seems to have everything works well with it.
Yeah, there may be a little bit of chocolate. There may be a little bit of like
slight
red fruit, almost like a chocolate covered strawberry, but like barely getting any strawberry, just like the slightest ever hint.
Tad bit of like salted soft pretzel too.
Oh yeah.
Again, fair stuff. You know what I mean? Right there, the same spot. I'm going in.
Oh my goodness, rich, just rich and dense. I mean, that's the name of the game right here, Mike.
Man, that's oily. Lemon, pepper, vanilla, caramel, spicy, wood spice, but then just like an artificial type spice to it as well. Maybe, besides, it's not the pepper, maybe just a tad bit of hot cinnamon, tad bit of red hot to that too. My goodness. You said red berry. I never got the red berry, more like red hots.
Well, I got like the slightest hint of a red fruit. I didn't say berry. I did snitch strawberry. Right. That was just like to give you guys like a realm.
Yeah, no, and I tell you what, I didn't get it on the nose, but it came off red hots like on the finish on this.
There's some red hots there. There's also some crackers, like Zesta crackers, and maybe like an earthy, maybe like a 5-grain cracker.
I was gonna say salt and bread, but like you like a saltine cracker, like it kind of the same thing.
Oh man, again, salted caramel.
Like buttered, not toast, but bread with butter and salt on it.
I'm just now getting some butter.
Yeah.
Now, Now, what I'm not picking up right now.
All in the finish right there.
Yeah, what I'm not picking up right now is that distinct sherry note. I guarantee it's there because as you guys can see, I've spent some time with this bottle, and this is my second bottle.
Yeah, you brought this over before. This is good whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, but man, there's so much going on there.
I helped you source a bottle of this, didn't I?
2 of them.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you helped me source 1, and then it turned out that person had 2, and I'm like, yes, please, send them both.
Yeah, no doubt.
And there's a few of these still floating out there. This is, believe it or not, 2013 release. These are still available.
8 years later.
And
they're like $100, aren't they?
under $150 to your door.
Yeah, it's good whiskey for that price.
In fact, I've got somebody, as soon as we get off this, I'm going to send him a note to let him know that the review's coming. He better buy now.
Well, I tell you what.
I've got another bottle at home, and I mean, I might pick up another.
The first time I ever had this whiskey, or the first time I ever had from this distillery was the 12, right? I wasn't overly impressed with the 12.
Yeah.
It was just okay whiskey.
Yeah.
I'll say this, though. Other than the 15 unpeated, I've liked every Caol I've ever had. I'm talking independent bottlings.
Yeah.
I really can't think of one that I didn't dislike.
We both had the same not so great 15 unpeated, I think.
Right.
There's 2 releases. One, I can't remember which the years are, but one of them is supposed to be really good. The other one, not so much, and that's the one we've tried.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, again, that was $100 whiskey. The point is,
it was a $200 whiskey.
Usually, I really like.
No, the 15 was a $200 whiskey.
You sure?
Yeah, and that got released. The 15 that we have, came out at like 180 or something in the States, and we got it for 100 because nobody bought it and it went on sale.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
The 18 that came out the year before that was $125. So
that was a great whiskey.
That's a killer whiskey. In fact, we need to get around to reviewing one of those.
I have a full bottle of that in my closet.
Yeah,
I have not touched that thing in years.
So that thing's got some nice smokiness to it.
We'll get to that. Anyway, my point is usually this distillery does good work.
So Water has brought out that bodega sherry note on the nose.
You're absolutely right.
And it's that beautiful, I don't know how to describe it. It's
creamy milk chocolate.
It's creamy milk chocolate. It's this light touch of fruit, and it's just...
You know what it smells like? It smells like, you ever see the first Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? Where the German kid fell into the chocolate river?
German chocolate? Ooh, that's not a bad note.
It smells like I thought that river tasted like. Right here, right now.
That
was a crazy movie, by the way.
This is like adult's chocolate, where like it's a little richer, it's got a little bit of spice, it's got a little more oomph than a kid would want.
It's fondue chocolate.
Yeah.
Something you'd heat up.
Truffles.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, and then the caramel's still there. Oh my goodness.
I'm still at the fair.
Oh, it's like a Dove dark chocolate with caramel in the middle.
Lovely smelling whiskey, Dustin. Lovely smelling whiskey. You've always been a huge fan of this.
I have been singing this thing's praise.
It's
one of the best priced whiskeys I've ever bought. I mean, again, like $100-ish, we're talking cast strength, high proof, distillery we love, a little bit of bodega sherry cask. I'm telling you.
All things you love.
Yeah. And you know what? It's an AS. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't come off as 20-plus-year-old whiskey, but that's fine. It's still good whiskey.
Yeah.
Good whiskey, done well. You know what I mean?
It doesn't come off young. I don't get any of that like banana or like weird like still nose.
You say that, and as soon as you said that, I was thinking, do I not get banana on this?
I don't.
No, it's vanilla.
It's vanilla.
I could almost
Maybe a vanilla wafer, but it's not banana. It's not that weird. It's not that youthful still banana.
I could almost convince myself that vanilla was soft enough to be a banana.
I could convince myself banana, but it's a banana that's unrelated to you. God, I mean, I could just nose this thing, and I don't think the nose is the best part. I think it's the taste.
I agree. The spice and the pepper on the taste, that blast you get initially, and then it just settles in to all that fair food, all that fair sweetness. Water brought out some things I liked, muted some of the things I like too. There's nothing wrong with this whiskey.
Yeah, so just as good, a little different. I get more of that cracker note. I get more I get more of the oak tannins and barrels.
A little bit. These are good casks.
Very good casks.
All right, so Dustin, where are you as far as whiskey score on this one?
89, Mike.
I was going to say, I'm going to give you, and I was going to phrase it this way. This is the most solid 88 I could ever say.
I almost went 90. Like,
I mean, this is, like, its floor is 88, so I'm probably short. So I was going to say 88 and a half, but I'm doing too many halves these days. So I'm between 88 and 89. It's as solid of an 88 as I can give. It transitions well with water. Beautiful nose, really surprising on the palate. It explodes on the palate, which I would expect with that ABV. It's for $150 or less. It's absolute buy.
Oh my God.
This is $250 whiskey.
Every day. Yeah, this is an incredible value. If you guys can find one of these, we've had it, let us know. If you know where there's more of it out there, I only know of like one place with a few bottles, so I'm probably gonna put in an order tonight.
That's my guy.
Before this review gets out there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I need 2 more bottles of this at least in my life.
Hey, I bought another bottle of Lagavulin 1991 21-year-old. It's coming here. We're gonna have all
Beautiful.
that. Have all
Beautiful.
that. Bring that beauty to you guys here shortly. Got a bottle opened up. Open it up just nice for you guys. We'll give it about 5-6
Yeah,
months.
I mean, I love waiting to get to the end of these bottles, especially stuff like this where it's cast strength. It's not super old.
We haven't had a bottle that close to the end in a long time.
We got a couple more coming.
Got more coming. All right, folks, that's the Redosaur's Whiskey Score. If you had this bottle, I want to know what you guys think. If you haven't bought it yet and you have a chance to get it, I would recommend it. Me and Dustin are going to go on a couple of websites before this video posts. So if you see sold out, it was on purpose.
Was us.
It was on purpose. Dustin, until next time, what do we wish the folks?
Happy drinking.
We'll see you then.